Yeah, came out and 19-3 to start. Not how we wanted it to start. Fought hard to get it back to 5, get the crowd involved. Start of the second half, we felt like our pressure bothered them in the first half to kind of get us back in the game. So we try to play a little bit more man, and Bamba was just started going bananas. How he played, scoring, we couldn't stop him. Man or zone, got to give them a lot of credit. And they went on a period where in a 13-minute period where they out-rebounded us 18-5. That was big. In our man, we switch, and so some mismatches on rebounding situations really hurt us. But those are the breaks of the game sometimes.
In these past 2 games, your perimeter defense just hasn't looked like it has all season.
Yeah.
On Sunday they got 12.
Yeah.
Tonight 12,
yeah.
And that really was a big part of that 19-3 early.
Yeah.
What's going on with the perimeter?
I think they did a really good job even handling our pressure. Our pressure bothered them. The 2-2-1 really slowed the game down. It kept them uncomfortable. It kept them out of rhythm. Today they tried to attack it, and so it wasn't necessarily some of the threes in the half court. It was beating the press. A couple of our man-to-man situations we broke down, and they're a good passing team, and they've got 3 to 4 guys out there that can really shoot it. And but I thought the key to the game was we just couldn't stop Bamba for like a 6 or 7 minute period, and we were trading baskets. I mean, we shot 57% from the field too, but you can't. We just kept trading back and forth. But the rebounding, that was another just big issue.
Hey, had you ever seen just one guy do that? I'm trying to think, like in your tenure, I don't think you've ever given up that many points. Have you ever seen just?
No, and he was hot, and he was feeling it. You could see it. I don't remember or recall anybody having that type again. That might be the most points anybody's ever scored against us. But I got it. He was making it. He was feeling it. He was doing step-back threes. He was taking in the post. He was spinning on the baseline in the post. He's a physical player, and we just couldn't stop him.
Rebounding and defense were the keys to the game
today,
and that comes from effort.
Yeah.
You only play a 6-man rotation.
Yeah.
Were they wearing down a little bit? Were guys getting tired with that?
They played 6. They played 6 guys when we played them down there. I just think that Jakumovski had 17 rebounds, 6 offense. They go hard to the glass. We thought going more man would put us in situations where we could box out better. We were in better position. But obviously that didn't matter.
Was there a reason you just only went 60 tonight?
I felt like we had to keep the 2 guards in the game, to be able to get in the lane, break it down, get assists for others. I think they had 9. We could put in bigger players, but now you're taking Jamal out, who had a really good game, or Keon Brooks, or Braxton, and when Braxton's out of the game, it's very difficult. We kept taking him out, we couldn't get a rebound, and so we tried to get him back in to get a rebound. And then we tried to go small because it's our best offensive team, because we needed to score when we were down. And so, that's what we decided was best for us.
Corn and Keon, your 2 freshman guards, they're not big.
Mm-hmm.
You're missing your big guard in Noah. I mean, having a guy like Bamba who's just going to beat those guys up, and the slight guards, having those 2 guards at a time, I know there's benefits to that, but does that really cost you on the other end at times?
It could, and we played them down there. Noah and PJ were big factors in the game. They were bigger guards, and they're seniors. They've been in a lot of games, and Noah's very physical. Noah's as physical as their guys. Our advantage is our speed with those guys and the ability to go play downhill and get in the paint, which they do a really good job at. And, you know, it's what it is. We don't really have another backup guard. We like to have two ball handlers in the game that can all make plays because it makes everybody else better. When Keon Minifield was in the game as only one guard, they kept denying him, and they put their best defensive player, Bamba, on him, so they put a bigger guard, and it really disrupted our offense. So having two guards allowed us to at least move the ball side to side and have more movement and playmaking.
As you headed to the tournament, just after these two losses, just what is the like mindset of the team?
You know what? You like I told these guys, you know, any game that you play, you know, we're down 19-3. You know, you got to have to start better. And I was worried about senior night. You know, I was just worried about the emotions and those types of things. But we've had bad starts, so you don't know what that is because they were ready to go. You know, that's got to be there. We got to be tough. The young guys got to be tougher in there. They got to stick their nose in a little bit more. So it's a great learning experience for them. Nobody wants to lose. You know, there was a lot of sad faces, but for me, you know, this game we were going to be in 8 or 9 in the 8 or 9 game, regardless. We were either going to play Stanford or Colorado. And you know, to get to the NCAA tournament, to play the postseason, you got to play great in our tournament. We got to win it. And so, you know, that's the great thing about March Madness. You know, keep your heads up. We didn't play our best game today, but these are the things that you got to do to be able to beat and play your best. And, you know, we play Thursday. Everybody else plays, I think, on Saturday. So we'll have a couple extra days to kind of get our legs underneath us and get excited and have a couple good practices and get ready for our first game, one game at a time. You know, we always say DMGB, doesn't matter, get better. But you could tell they were down, but you could sit there and feel sorry for yourself. Or you can sit there and get excited to get better and have an opportunity to go out there and play in Vegas. I mean, that's the greatest thing about this time of the year.
It just seems kind of weird that your next loss could be the last game of the season.
Yeah.
Does it feel a little strange?
It's these, you know what, the one thing, and talk about perspective a lot, like life doesn't stop for anybody and it's always moving forward and they go by fast. You know, and I was talking about Jamal Bay today and just seemed like yesterday he was a freshman. And now we're here on his senior night and we wish we could have got it for him. And he's been a model citizen. He's been an incredible student athlete. He's played the most games in the history of the school. And we wanted to win it for him. But, you know, you can't take anything for granted. You got to be very grateful for the opportunity that you do have. And that's what that's been our message for these guys.
What do you need to do to make a run in the tournament?
Our defense has to be better. And you know, our young guys have to grow up fast. They've got to put their nose in the game, you know, especially rebounding against physical teams. Certain physical teams have given us problems.
I think Corner Johnson did some really nice things.
Yeah, he looked. Yeah.
You've got to be excited about the future of Corner Johnson.
I think both of them are really, really talented. They still have a lot to learn, but they're fearless. They've got great chemistry. They play well together. And you know, they've gotten some high-level experience.